Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skybomb. I'm your host, Jay Lugo. I'm here in Florida, as you can hear the birds chirping this morning. But I really want to come on here and give you a review of my recent experience during my Certified Flight Instructor course up in McMinnville, Oregon, with Jerry Trimble Helicopters. Now, as y'all may know, this was kind of a long time coming. I was trying to get my CFI done within the past year, and so I called Allison over in McMinnville in Oregon. I believe the first time I called her was in October, so I was trying to get the logistics worked out, and so we got in contact, and then we got the course set up. I think I did delay a little bit, and so she had a date in October, but that ended up being taken up. So the earliest I could get in there really was in February. So I came back here to Florida in October and just kind of waited. I browsed over some stuff that I had, but I had no idea what was in store. And that's what I kind of want to get into in this video, so stay tuned. So yeah, like I said before, this was kind of an odyssey for me. I didn't know how long I was going to take up in Oregon, so I decided to drive from Florida all the way up to Oregon. Now, this is not for the faint of heart. I will say it takes about a good 4 days to get up there. I did make some stops. I visited a few friends and got to enjoy some of the sights, but solidly it takes about 4 days to get up there. So afterwards I found out that I really didn't even have to do that. I could have flown into Portland, which is PDX, and they have somebody that actually will pick you up, and they have very affordable car rentals, Jerry Trimble. So if you're thinking about maybe doing something like me, I mean, for my case, it worked because I got to take my time and I got to do the things that I wanted to do, and I wasn't really in a time crunch. But if you're kind of time limited and still want to fly out there and get a affordable rent a car, be sure to talk to Allison. She will definitely help you out with that. So getting into the specifics. So arriving at McMinnville, I showed you this guy right here. This is the course syllabus for the flight instructor course. This is the first thing that they're gonna give you. You're gonna provide them, obviously, if you've never been there, with either your birth certificate, your passport, just things that we have to do according to the TSA endorsement. And if you're unfamiliar with that, just go ahead and read up on AC 6165H, and it will kind of walk you through the things that you gotta give a flight school when you initially get there. Allison or Rochelle are going to be your go-to people pretty much when you're getting in there. They use Flight Schedule Pro, which is actually very convenient. You can actually see all the scheduling, all the aircraft that are available, all the instructors that are available, so it's very convenient. Now, in my experience, I got in there, I think within the second day, I believe. I got to meet Jerry. We clicked, so Jerry spent a lot of time with ground, with flights and stuff, but you will fly with other instructors. Like, for example, me personally, I flew with Katie, I flew with Alex, I flew with Leah, I flew with Josh, so I flew with a few other instructors other than Jerry, but they're all great. It was, to me, it was a great experience. I learned a ton of things that, I've done most of my training with Tony Crawford up in Spruce Creek. But you know, you learn certain things with different people that are just interesting. That's the wonderful thing about aviation. It's always good to network. It's always good to go see other parts. And to me, Jerry Trimble, or JTH as they like to be called for short, they are just top notch. So if you're kind of looking for a place to go, now I don't have any other experience other than the CFI course, but I saw friends doing their private. I saw people doing their instrument, their commercial ATPs, and nobody there had nothing but kind words to say about their experience. So now, what I really liked about their experience was that they, you know, both Alice and Jerry and the wonderful JTH staff, everybody there loves aviation. And so their goal is to get you through the process as safely as they want you to have as much information as you can, but also they're looking out for budget-wise, comparable to other flight schools. They do really great. Now there's things that they can't really control, like when I was there, the gas prices shot up. So obviously, when things like that happen, there will be certain surcharges implemented, but they only do it to as far as if they don't have to upcharge something, they won't. And I've seen a lot of flight schools that you go to, and unfortunately, yeah, it might be great education, but it can get really heavy on the wallet. So that's what I'm kind of getting at. If you decide to go to JDH, your experience, not only is it going to be a great experience, but also you're gonna it's gonna be affordable, which is it's a big plus. Aside from the things that I'll kind of get into in the next segment here coming up. Now, when I started looking up Jerry Trimble, I was made aware of Jerry a few years ago because he did a podcast in the Rotary Wing Show with Mick Cohen. And so Jerry, it's kind of known for, he was an AMP for Frank Robinson for a couple years. And so he got to see the R-22 from before it was certified to its certification. So he knows that machine inside and out. And so that was definitely one of the things that I thought was very neat about getting my flight instructor training, because not only was I getting how to be a flight instructor, but I was also getting the inside view of that machine, why things operated the way that they did. And you'll see over there, they have all kinds of props, parts of the machine all broken down. And he will actually bring these props in, like a carburetor, and he'll plop a carburetor in front of you and let you see, where the icing might build up and things like that. So to me, it was really a neat experience to be able to see those things in front of me, just be able to touch them and just discuss certain elements. So like I said, it's top-notch, world-class experience, and that's why a lot of people come from different parts of the country and even different parts worldwide, actually. He's got a lot of people coming over from places like Australia, South America, Europe. So there's always people coming from different parts to train up in McMinnville. So definitely, like I said, it was a very neat experience for me. So in conclusion, am I satisfied with the flight instructor Helicopter Flight Instructor Course with Jerry Trimble up in McMinnville, Oregon, I'd say yes. I was very satisfied. Um, Definitely, like I said, give Allison or Rochelle a call, set it all up. If you were wondering, we're on the fence. If you had researched the website before, if you haven't, just go to your favorite search engine and type in Jerry Trimble Helicopters, and they'll come right up. And just start kind of going through everything. If everything lines up for you, look at location, their prices. Be sure to call either Allison or Rochelle and get lodging. That they can set you up with lodging. They can set you up, like I said, with a rental car. I knew about the lodging because they set me up with lodging, but I had already had in mind that I was going to drive. But they do have a very affordable like rental car option. So if they have that available, definitely take advantage. They will kind of ferry you from the they have somebody that could ferry you from Portland, from PDX, over to the school, and then get you set up with everything. So I definitely it's aside from my experience with Tony at Spruce Creek, and for the CFI course, I couldn't ask for a better instructor than Jerry. Not only was he like an instructor, but also just very humble. Eventually became like, he became a friend, and just I was just amazed, with a person with such accolades. Sometimes you meet people that are like this, but it's just different in person. But Jerry is such a humble, caring human being. So is Allison. So is the whole atmosphere over there is just second to none. So I definitely I approve of the flight instructor course. Definitely, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments that I might be able to answer, or even better, give those folks, Allison, Rochelle, a call over at McMinnville, Oregon, and they will set you up. Well, there has been Jay Lugo with Skybomb with a little bit of a different video, my first review video. Signing out. Everybody, take care. Have a good one.